show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, VonOff1700. Now it looks like through all the thick and thin and stuff that he done been through, whether it's in the streets or being accused of being on camera, allegedly catching a body, it seemed like he actually signed a music deal and he got $1 million up front. Now the reason why I want to talk about this is because I feel it's an important lesson when people feel that a lot of the violence isn't going to stop in Chicago and it's a continuous cycle, and I'm going to break down why. Not only am I going to break down why, I also want to talk about him showing $1 million and what that means in the long run. A lot of times when we see somebody post $1 million or hey, they got $1 million out of a deal, we automatically think they're rich, they're forever good. But I just want y'all to know that that's not always what it means. No hate, no none of that. Just know when you get it advanced, it has interest on it, and you also have to recoup that money. So we're going to get into all that. I'm going to also get into the post that he put up when he's talking about him signing his deal and not having no type of help, just making $1 million on his own after signing his first music deal. Now, before we get into all that, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, VonOff1700 would take to his Instagram post to show a picture of him flashing a large amount of money, in which he says it's $1 million, as he would caption the picture and say, quote, "I got M's in my account like a soccer dude. I've been dead broke before, keep my pockets full. Know I make me a lot of a little bit, LOL, this all me dolo. No big homie, no other artist signed me up, still on my first deal. No N-words did it before me, it ain't even been a full year. I love y'all for sure, I'm back, and coming for what's mine. #1 first M in the trench. I'm back in full effect." Now, it seems like, I guess, off his music or his catalog, maybe he got that million or he reached his million. He said he's still on his first deal, so I'm not sure if he's referring to signing a new deal or he just got an M off his music, period. He says it hasn't been a full year. Now, here's why I think this is important to reflect on. A lot of times we wonder why the drill culture is at an all-time high and wonder why it don't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. It's because of things like this. Now, some may call it motivation, but the thing about this is the things that you don't see behind it. All they see is the money, the cars, the girls, the partying, the designer clothes and jewelry, but they don't understand the consequences that come with this behavior, which could either lead you to a jail cell or in the early grave. Now just think about how many people actually make it out of the trenches and actually be able to acquire $1 million. Not a lot of people. So it's going to be a lot of kids that's going to try. They're going to do a lot of drill music, dissing ops. And remember, in order to create drill music, you actually have to drill. So it's going to be a lot of that. But out of the hundreds of thousands of kids that's going out there making drill music and actually doing the drills, it's very, very few that's going to make it out the hood and be able to acquire anywhere near $1 million. But here lies the problem. A lot of these kids, they see nothing but instant gratification and think this is the way to go because they see that their favorite rapper have exactly what they want. And as y'all know, all they want to do is be able to make it out the hood. So once again, when people ask why it don't seem like the drill culture seem to be slowing down, it's because of posts like this, where kids look up to some of these guys in the drill culture and think this is the way to go. Just look here, as one user would say, quote, "Wow, this major for the rack. They can't say it ain't, brother." While other users will go on to say that this is motivation. While it may seem like motivation and can be, hopefully the people that look up to it decide to get motivated in a different way instead of going out and drilling in the street. Now, aside from that, let's quickly break down what $1 million mean when it's advanced so the younger artists can actually be aware.
Take a look at what $1 million is to the first-time rapper. First of all, it's tax half. Yeah, that's $500,000 right then and there. Boom. So now all you got is $500,000 left. The first thing you got to do is get a nice car. My truckity truck. And there's $100,000. Now you got 4 left. You got to get your jewelry game up. And things are costing a lot lately. I like necklaces. So let's say you spend $100 on the low ball side. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to keep up with everyone else. So now you got, what, $300,000 left. You got to get a place to live, and you don't have good credit because you're just coming from the street. So you got to drop more than 20%. I'm at home, baby. So now you got about $250 left. Now your homeboys think you got way more than you have, and you got to look out for everybody on your block. So put 50 to that. You got to keep your fresh together. I love my Gucci fits. They tailor-made. So you're going to spend 50 on fresh. Your sneakers, you got to pop tags every single day. So put 50 on that. Get you a pair of these right here. You have an overhead where you have to maintain all these things every month. So now you might have 20,000 in bills every single day. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. It's gone. There's no more money. It's a wrap. Your million is nothing.
Now, if he accumulated $1 million off his music as a whole and cashed out, then all he has to worry about is paying taxes and he get a percentage on that. But if he signed a deal and was given $1 million upfront as a signing bonus, then here's where it gets tricky. Now, once again, there's no hate. This is so the younger guys can actually be aware. Now, that $1 million that you're given to sign to a label or whatever you got going on, it's just in advance. Meaning you're being advanced that money now for the potential they see in you as an artist, and later on you will have to recoup that money back to the label with your music according to your contract. However, also that advance comes with interest. Don't just think you got $1 million and that was it. 9 times out of 10, if they give you $1 million as an advance, you're expected to make them at least $3 to $4, $5 million back per contractual agreement. Now, a lot of these other artists out here, they take these large advances. After a while, when they can't recoup that money back, now the label pretty much owns them. Then the artists get shelved because they're not generating any money. Or sometimes you just start seeing the artists go through a bunch of weird stuff or doing weird stuff to try to recoup that money back. So basically, in a nutshell, I hope Von is smart with the money. Don't depend on just music and try to at least invest some of that money into something that's going to generate more money for him in the long run, where he won't have to depend on rap at all, because that's ultimately the goal. People wonder why guys such as 50, Jay-Z, or Ross don't have to rely on music anymore, and it's because when they were at their peak, they made smart investments outside of rap that helped them not have to depend on rap in the long run. So they got success outside of the music business, and now we see that they could just play with the music and perform or go on tour, do whatever they want whenever they want. But aside from all that, congrats to VonOff1700. Let's see what happens and how he handled getting a deal and the money that he's received. Some of the younger artists get their new profound money, and sometimes it can either make them or break them because they turn up on a substance abuse, or they just go left with the money and do all type of craziness with it. I guess we'll just have to see how Von treated. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.